Hi everyone. I'm reaching out to you through this video because I can't attend Lisa's seminar class tomorrow, which is Friday, January 26th. So I thought I'd post this today, which is Thursday the 25th, and therefore you can ask me questions through email or come into SW 106 and gather your paperwork for placement. So normally at this time of year, I would come into your seminar class and essentially give those individuals who are eligible for placement their paperwork to bring to placement with them and verify that they can attend placement next week, which starts next week. So I just want to address a couple of things. I will be posting a list of individuals whose forms are ready to go so they can come into SW 106 and pick those up. You do not have to see me to pick up your form. You can ask just any staff member to grab your form from the pile or student pickup pile, okay? So one of the first things that I want to address is a critical component that you should not be attending placement yet. Placement begins next week. So those of you that are approved, attend placement next week. Those of you that are not approved, until you are approved or if you receive other notification, you cannot attend next week. We'll have to create and coordinate an alternate start date for you. So the individuals who receive a form today or this week are those that provided the appropriate documentation to clear themselves for placement. That's all of the documentation pieces within DC Connect, criminal reference check, and health information, and as well a confirmation form to show me and confirm with me where you're going for placement. So all of these pieces have to be included in order to receive this letter. From there, if you feel that you have perhaps provided all of the appropriate information and you're not receiving a confirmation form today from me, then you can connect with myself or Lori Nellis in SW 106. I'm taking walk-in appointments, which literally means you walk into SW 106, you sign your name on a board, and then first come, first serve. Okay. The other piece to consider is that if you handed stuff in perhaps last Friday, over the weekend, early this week, it's perhaps not been marked yet. I will be reviewing that information later this week, likely tomorrow afternoon, in hopes of getting it confirmed for next week. So just have patience on those pieces, but please, what I do ask everyone to do is to go back into your DC Connect class. The class I'm talking about is the pre-placement mandatory tasks. Within there, you can look at and review your grades. When you see your grades list, if you have an F or a no mark in any of the items that are there, then you need to take care of that. That's information that is required for us to have as a pass and ensure that you have what you need to go out on placement. What's been happening is that individuals perhaps handed information in back in November when it was due, haven't looked at that information again, and unfortunately, it's either not passed or there's been feedback of something that needs to be fixed on something, and therefore you need to take care of that. That's your responsibility, okay? One of the items that I discussed with the previous class is that the expectation that this information was due was back in November. We are now at the end of January, so we cannot override if you didn't get stuff in during that time frame, if your doctors were away, all these issues or complaints that I've been receiving, I can't override those things. These are expectations that were literally due back in November. We've given a ton of extension and we are now at the deadline. So if you are not in a position where items are in, if you do not have a placement confirmed, then you seriously need to examine alternate placement options, which you can discuss with your student academic advisor, who is Cheryl Lavisa. She also is available in SW 106. However, she does not work on Fridays, so she will be back in next week. She is in today, which is Thursday. So, having said all of that, I will post the list of individuals that can come in and pick up a form as of today, Thursday. If your name is not on that list, then you need to go back into DC Connect and determine why. If you feel that you've submitted stuff, please give us time to mark these late submissions because this takes time on our end. I will be reassessing and redoing confirmed and eligible students next week. So I will be in communication with you ideally before Tuesday. Thank you for your time, and you guys know where to find me.